Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if I can make this one turn up a treat. Let's see how we go. My fingernails are getting longer. Hear the tapping noise, and I'm not hitting the right buttons properly. The buttons properly on this piece of shit equipment. Okay, let's see what we have here to demo with. We have here Orchard Road, Eat Colourfully. Yeah, it's colourful. Blueberries, an interesting piece. Okay, let's just put it on the glass, and we're just going to make this look really nice, hopefully. So it's about a B6 size. We're going to make this a bit bigger. So it's going to be a B6. So it's a B6. Well, I think a B6 is, if I'm correct, is about 177%. 170, should I say. I think it's 170 by, go 170 by 170. We're just going to leave the dock feeder open. Just make a black background for this. Yeah, that's come up looking really colourful, like the, yeah, I do want it in the middle, or maybe going to move it across a bit and maybe a bit up, but that's brilliant. The colour in that is really nice. So I'm just going to put it in the middle, even though we're not going to get too fussed, hopefully not. I don't know if I found it in a recycle bin. Yeah, I just thought I'd souvenir it, folks. I'm trying to save money on my demos by using refuse. We're not going to bother with centering it further, but this is what we've got. I'm going to utilise that. But yeah, I'm really trying to get in touch with my partner Luigi, and I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news, and it's proven to be really difficult to do that. They don't seem to care about people like myself who are not so well flushed with money like they are, and they just don't seem to care that I'm trying to make something of my life, as well as getting in touch with my lost partner. I really miss my friend. I consider him a friend as much as a soulmate, and I really need to get in touch because I'm lonely and the loneliness is killing me. And because loneliness can kill like the equivalent of 15 cigarettes a day. So it's a deadly force, and it's not something you'd wish on your worst enemy, you could say. The old saying. And this photocopier glass is getting a bit difficult to slide the originals across. As you just saw, I might have to clean the glass and lubricate it with some silicone, a spray that's got silicone in it, and it still turned out looking quite interesting, actually. Yeah, we'll make use of that. I'm really disappointed that I couldn't slip and slide that as fluidly as I would have liked. But we're going to utilise it, folks. I'm really missing my partner. It really gets lonely without him. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing. It gets very, very lonely, and people don't seem to appreciate that loneliness is a killer. I know the TV channels probably couldn't care if I lived or died because, hey, I'm a person living with disability, and disability doesn't seem to be terribly well recognised as talented people. And yeah, there is an agency that's doing a very good job helping people with disabilities to achieve highly in the art world, but my diagnosis does not include intellectual disability, even though I do have an intellectual disability or a suspected one, and unfortunately I don't qualify for this program that has made people with disabilities into superstars when it comes to art, and I'm not able to get any help with it through my usual supports. So I have to go it alone, folks. I can't rely on an agency to do the work for me, so I have to do it on my own. The disability I've been diagnosed with carries with it a huge stigma, so I can't go talking about it here. I don't want to. I feel ashamed of what I've been diagnosed with, even though I do believe I also have high functioning autism as well as an intellectual disability. So I'm basically a person with multiple disabilities, but the other two have not been formally, or they haven't actually been diagnosed, folks. I haven't had a diagnosis for the high functioning autism or the intellectual disability that I have, so I have to do it on my own. But basically, whatever it is I've got, it limits me from succeeding, and I can't work in a normal open employment job. I can't just get a job in the open employment and make money that way. I've tried. Originally I wanted to be a photocopier technician, and to be honest, folks, I wanted to be a technician a lot more than I wanted to be an artist. In fact, I sold myself short as an artist when I was young. I remember in one instance I was talking about work, and I felt that being a technician carried with it a certain amount of prestige, and I felt that the art side of things was more shameful than being a technician. And I remember saying, oh, I'm just an artist, folks. That's what I called myself, just an artist. And that's a load of shit. I'm not going to call myself just an artist. I am an artist, folks. I am a fucking artist. I am not just an artist. Putting myself down, folks. I am an artist, yes. I'm proud to be an artist, but I have to fucking somehow make ends meet. I do have an employment as in the disability sector. I work in what's known as an Australian Disability Enterprise. But basically, I haven't got time to keep working there. I have to take time off. So I've taken an indefinite amount of time away to concentrate on my art, and it's going to cost me more. It's going to make it harder for me to make ends meet doing it that way, but I'll have to get there to Channel 9. I have to get Channel 9 interested. I've got to take a calculated risk, and that is to work with less money indefinitely in order to get in touch with my partner Luigi through the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 and to get recognised as an artist. So I'm taking this calculated risk that I may not be a success, but I'm going to try. You can't stop. If you don't try, nothing will happen. The old saying holds true: nothing ventured, nothing gained. And I'm not going to gain anything by just playing it safe. I played it safe when I was young, and that's what I got. Fucking horrible outcome. was even sexually abused by so many men that I dated. So I made some mistakes not going with Luigi, and it was fucked. So you can't play it safe anymore, folks. I can't play it safe. Got to take a calculated risk, and that's come up looking really quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.